Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It seems as though Jason Lee is a little bit triggered by the friendship that has developed between Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. He addressed this recently and I could honestly hear the bitterness in his voice when he saw that Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B were being all buddies at Cardi B's birthday party. He did not take it lightly. He thinks he should be given credit. And before I go further into this and the secret thing that he's trying to do, this is what he said.
If you're a loyal follower of Hollywood Unlocked, you know that this girl is not the happiest with me right now because I always got something to say. I talked about her lackluster album sales. I talked about her getting shot in the foot. I talked about her not coming on her show and going, I'm Marie Claire. I always have something to say about Megan Thee Stallion because in many ways, I'm going to take credit for this. Let's put the video of Megan and Cardi together. No sound. I'm going to take some credit. I introduced them and I brought them together. Now, why is Meg acting like she's Cardi's best friend, but ain't came on my show, and I introduced them? I don't want to be her best friend, but I would appreciate some respect. That's just kind of how it works around here. I look out for you, you come look out for me. I introduce you to Cardi B, you get a song that goes #1 on the chart, stays there for 4 weeks, breaks records all over the world, bigger than what you did with Beyonce. You don't even come on the show. So she doesn't like that I have a lot to say about that. Now, I don't know if you know her former stylist, EJ King. Now, he was at the party. Now, if you've been following their drama, Megan and EJ fell out and apparently she stopped, she let him go or whatever. And so, or they didn't fall out. She let him go, but she didn't tell him she let him go. She just stopped booking him and booked somebody else. Now, I guess she didn't pay him his money. So, EJ went on Instagram and aired out that he was no longer working with her. Well, guess what, baby? The two of them ran into each other at the party. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm telling you this as a first-hand observer. Baby, when I tell you that she sees EJ in the party, and she, from what I heard, I didn't see this part, but she flips him off from across the room. So EJ's like, what's up? And he's talking to her, whatever. So she comes over to EJ, and all I see is all this, right? All of this in the face, whatever. And EJ's trying to explain himself, and they having a conversation. She's doing all this. And mind you, like, we all have security. I have security. Everybody has security. There's security everywhere. And they this, and this. Megan was drunk and super aggressive, and she's a big girl. She's a big girl, and when you got a big girl stand over you doing, and EJ's big, he's tall. So they doing all this. Baby, out of nowhere, JT from the City Girls runs over, and she's all up in EJ's face, and she's trying to get him. So security is pulling her back. Okay? So security's pulling her back. So apparently JT was trying to step in for Megan, and she was trying to check EJ because from what I heard she said was she was telling him she didn't like the fact that he was online talking. Now, I didn't know that Megan and the City Girls were cool like that. So apparently JT's doing all of this. Security's snatching JT. Security's now snatching Megan. Cardi's there just dancing, and she stops. She's like, what's happening? Cardi literally wants all women to get along. Like, she just wants all the women to get along. She wants to show women love. She invited all the girls out to have a good time, and it looked like the girls couldn't control their liquor. Now, this girl right here, I'm telling you right now, she has a problem. I'm telling you right now, whatever happened with her and Tori, there's more to the story. I've seen her in action. I've seen her be aggressive. I've seen her all of this. And somebody next to her said she told EJ, I should beat your at Cardi B's birthday party. Now, baby, when I tell you, Tori, you need to subpoena EJ. You need to subpoena cameras from the event. You need to start building your story that you were being attacked and had to defend yourself because she was beating you up. Now, I'm not here to say that that's what happened, and I'm not here to condone shooting a woman because now she's on this whole protect black women, trying to blend the lines between, Breonna Taylor getting shot in her home and killed by the police while she was sleeping with her man and got up because she thought she was being robbed, and her probably drunk attacking her boyfriend the way she attacked her stylist for wanting his money. And I still open up my platforms to you if you ever want to come on. But as of right now, the way I look at it, there's no way. You'll never be a Cardi B. You'll never be a Beyonce. You'll never be a Rihanna. You'll never be at the level that you aspire to be because you're in your own way. I don't think about you unless I have to talk about you for work, but I do wish you well and I want you to do better. But please keep your hands to yourself. When you get on that stand, you actually want people to believe you. But I don't look at you as a victim. I look at you as somebody who gets intoxicated and can't handle her liquor. And so, maybe you jumped on Tory and he defended himself. He's only 4'3" or something like that,
So what I want to say is this. As far as him saying that he needs to get credit for the success of WAP, it's weird that he's expecting Megan to give him credit for introducing Meg and Cardi, considering that WAP is Cardi's music and she featured Meg. She requested that Meg be in that particular song. So if he wants to get appreciation from anyone over WAP, he should be asking Cardi, who's the owner of the music that was successful, not Meg. Even though both Cardi and Meg contributed to the success of the music, technically the music belongs to Cardi, and he should be asking Cardi for the recognition or appreciation, whatever it is he's asking for, not Meg. But of course, he's going to direct his attention to Meg and not Cardi. Another thing is he seems to be overstating the fact that he introduced Cardi and Meg Thee Stallion. The fact of the matter is both Cardi and Meg are artists. They're in the same industry. They move around the same circles. They go to the same award shows and all of that. So whether Jason Lee introduces them or not, they are going to run into each other at some point. They already know about each other. So it's not as if Jason had not introduced Cardi to Meg, they never would have known of each other, or they never would have met, or they never really thought about the possibility of making music together until Jason Lee introduced them. So he's definitely overstating the fact that he introduced them together and that resulted in the success of WAP, as if he wrote the song or produced it or something. He also threw in a Beyonce shade, saying that thanks to his introduction of Meg and Cardi, the song that Meg and Cardi made together, that is WAP, did a lot better than the song that Meg and Beyonce made together, the Savage remix. That was unnecessary shade, but of course that's Jason Lee. So because Jason Lee is upset with Meg Thee Stallion, he decided to really tear down her character and portray her to look like this very out of control, violent person, and to help to make her lose whatever case she may have against Tory Lanez. And he was giving all of these tips to Tory Lanez on how Tory Lanez can go about making his case or whatever. And it is so ridiculous that a person can just hate another person for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that that person is simply being themselves. It is insane and baffling. And his anger towards Megan Thee Stallion is just so uncalled for that I just had to say something, because this is the same thing that that Jason Lee did or tried to do to Jordyn Woods. He did everything in his power to tear down Jordyn Woods' character. He used the exact same method. He got some news regarding what Jordyn Woods did or did not do at a party, and then he went on his live and started to run his mouth, and he kept that up and continued to tear down her character until the Smiths had to step in and help Jordyn Woods out of that situation. Now he's doing the same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. He's getting news from a party that Megan went to, and he's getting all of this fake descriptions, which first he said it was eyewitness, that he was there and saw it with his own eyes. But then he said it's something that he heard. Even though they were at the same party, he and Megan, he did not say that he saw all of these things by himself. He said that he heard someone say it, and it's like, come on. And he was trying to describe how Megan was gesturing aggressively, even though it's obvious that Megan is a very animated person. That is her personality. And he did not actually see it himself. And considering how focused he's been on Megan and the City Girls and trying to get them to do an interview with him, it is almost impossible for me to believe that he was not focused like a hawk on those girls throughout the time he was at the party. And for him to have not seen any of this and to have only heard it from someone else, even though he was right there at the party, is just very hard for me to believe. So basically, it is clear that Jason Lee has a blueprint for tearing down Black women that appear to be doing really well, and that is to get whatever tea that he thinks he's getting from a party that they attended and tear them down while lifting everyone else there up. And he does this while saying positive things about the other people at the party. For instance, he made it seem, well, he was giving all these compliments to Cardi B and saying Cardi just wants all women to get along, but the other women are causing problems, they can't hold their liquor and all of that. Meanwhile, I feel as though Cardi B knows exactly what he's doing, and she continues to show her support for Meg Thee Stallion. And she even posted, I guess it's like a challenge for Meg Thee Stallion's Don't Stop music. And, you know, she posted herself walking. I think she was carrying the purse that Meg Thee Stallion purchased for her. So it is becoming more obvious to everyone now what Jason Lee does. So it's like, it's not a secret anymore. People can see him for what he truly is, and no one really respects his platform. That's why fewer and fewer artists are going over to be interviewed by him. But I just wanted to put this out there. He's trying to do to Megan what he did to Jordan. He was very instrumental in causing the huge backlash against Jordan Woods. And what Jordan Woods did was wrong. However, Jason Lee just went way out of his way to really tear that woman down like he has never done to anyone before. And he's doing the same to Megan Thee Stallion right now. And it's just unfortunate. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about this particular topic. That's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.